right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Friday, the 28th of August, and I know we got a storm out there, but we don't cancel events here, man. And I hate to do stuff and then put up on the schedule and cancel, like we had to change the date of our vintage Australian tasting for tonight, but we will put it back on the schedule. I love vintage Aussie wines. You know, when we hit a subject, we hit it hard. We had our vintage Shiraz tasting, vintage Aussie tasting, just like earlier this month. We had Chile, we had Argentina, and we do them both together after we finish conducting tastings on each country separately, and these two South American countries, to me, produce some of the greatest values in the world of Bordeaux varietals. In Chile, although it's a little more diverse, you have a bigger variety of grape varietals. I think they're from Argentina that they make into wine at a very high level. After my visit to Argentina, I'd have to say I was turned on to quite a few new wines from there as well. So this should be an outstanding tasting. The wines of Chile, of course, a little bit more popular internationally before the wines of Argentina, and the Argentines used to drink more wine than anyone per capita in the world, so they had no need to export their wines. The Chileans, on the other hand, had a little different situation. The politics in that country led to a bad environment for people to do business there, and the wines weren't really good. I mean, that good compared to other wines around the world in the 80s. It wasn't until the 90s, the early 90s, that the wines started to tick up in terms of their quality level, when you saw people from France and California start to invest in wine country there, and they brought with them the knowledge and the technology to make better wines. Well, Chile, they're famous for the Carmenere varietal, which Carmenere is one of the long-lost Bordeaux varietals. They thought for years it was Merlot there, and just goes to show they didn't have the knowledge. And Carmenere is a very different grape variety than Merlot, and very unique, the style of wines they make with this Carmenere varietal in Chile. But like I said, it's very diverse. They also have very good Cabernet, Merlot, Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnays, and Pinot Noirs. They got a variety of different varietals that do well in Chile. Argentina, well, protected by the Andes on the other side, and very different in terms of the geology there and, well, the rainfall. It's one of the driest places in the world, and the vineyards there are very high altitude vineyards, and the grape varietal that's the star in Argentina is Malbec today. And, you know, they do make some other really good wines. Cabernet Sauvignon is outstanding. They make very good Chardonnays. Cabernet Franc is something that I had on this trip that I was pleasantly surprised with, some single varietal Cabernet Francs, which were outstanding. But still, the star in Argentina is Malbec. There's something about the altitude and the climate in Mendoza that makes this area special, and the greatest area in the world for high quality Malbec. So it's going to be a Malbec versus Carmenere battle. We got some other varietals on the table, but check it out, everything we're going to be drinking in our Chile and Argentina tasting on Friday, September 4th, here at the Wine Watch. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.